Man, Jay the chosen one, man. Here, back at it with another video, man. Spread knowledge, love, and positivity, man. Let's get it. So, look, bro, look. I gotta tell y'all about the story that happened at the park earlier, bro. Now, these kind of stories that involve women, people like to hear them. If you don't, I'm sorry. I'm just telling my experience because lately, I've been trying to, just branch out more, talk to people. Talk to people more as in like just, like say if I seen somebody at the park chilling by themselves, I'd go up to them, spark a conversation. Now, earlier when I went to the park, so I had no intentions of just meeting somebody at the park. I mean, I was going to just chill there and see if there's people there. And when I got there, I seen there was cars there. It was people scattered all around the park. The park was actually kind of big. So where the little pond is, where all the ducks is and all that, there's these two little chicks, Caucasian, standing by the tree throwing food to the, ducks. There's a bench over there. Me being 300 something days, lust, I'm going to cap lust. There's been lust on my mind. There has been lust on my mind. Now, there is nothing wrong with lust because it's, you're a person. You have these thoughts where you're thinking about, you see a bad chick. You're like, ooh, I'll jump all up in that ocean. Then you got these females looking at dudes. She trying to get dug out. She gonna be having her imagination go crazy thinking about it, making up scenes in her head of her getting that little ocean jumped in. Lust is lust. You got to control it. You feel me? So, me being on a high number of days, I have been getting female attraction. And these females is really not worth it, bro. It's really actually lame at this point. But sometimes it just, these little gears start going. And then, boom. They start going when they see something they like. When I see something I like, I made a move. So, boom, I walk over there and I'm on some goofy stuff, bro. I'm like, man, y'all been feeding the ducks like forever. Like, bro, you can't just be feeding the ducks just bread. Because I seen they was throwing the ducks bread. I'm like, they thought I was being like mean and, approaching them like how I did, like kind of like that. They're like, where did you come from? Like, I'm like, what are you talking about? The oldest sister, she like 26. She like, what are you talking about? Cause I'm just playing. I'm like, I kind of started laughing. I'm like, I'm just playing. And I was like, but nah, for real, you can't be, feeding the ducks just straight bread. I've been sitting here for a cool minute. Y'all just, it was a good amount of ducks, but I'm really just trying to go over there and start a conversation. So, just how slick I am, I start talking to him. I'm like putting them on about that. And then the little sister, she my age. She started giggling. When a female giggling at you and laughing and smart, like, she interested in you. So, as I'm talking to the older sister, I can just see her, the side of my eye just glaring at me. And I turn back to her, and I'm like playing with her. I'm like, I look her up and down, bro, on everything, bro. I look her up and down. She like, what? And she like get all kind of, shy with, like, she like back up. She's like, dang, because she had these little shorts on. And I was like, I was like, how old is you? That's when I asked her age. She said, I'm 23. I'm like, okay, I'm just making sure, you know, I ain't trying to catch a case. And then they looked at each other and started laughing. So, we had a conversation, you know, going and all that, you know. Bro, I got the little sister number. Now, I didn't ask for a number. I was, you know, we talked for like a cool 20 minutes, bro, and then I'm like kind of backing up because I'm like looking back because I'm actually wanting to go now because, you know, I'm just like, I'm ready to leave now. I'm ready to leave. So, boom. She like, so do you usually come here often? And then I'm like, yeah, I live down the road. And then she was like, oh, for real, you know, she pointed at her house, bro. She stay across the street from the park. The older sister, she like kind of walking away. She know what's up. She, you know, asked, you know, if she could have my number and all that. Was I single and all that? And I was like, yeah, I'm single. I'm definitely single. You know, you can, you know, come back to the park, you know, have a chat, all that. Boom. I was like, usually be coming here sometime to meditate. She like, oh, you meditate? I was like, yeah. And I was like, I meditate, you know, I've been meditating more. And I was like, I be taking care of myself, you know, I'm vegan and all that. And as I'm just saying this, all this stuff, bro, she just like, you know, googly eyes. Like, she just want to, you know, just take me home with her. So, I'm like, yeah, it was nice meeting you and all that. Boom, I'm out. I leave the park. After doing all that, bro, I swear, she texted me right after I left, too, and put lots of emojis, like the happy face emoji, like, hey. I'm like, you know, I'm like, dang. Dead ass, bro, after I left and everything, bro, the park, I'm like, sitting in the car, I'm like, sitting at the crib. I'm like, bro, I don't know why, but I just had this urge just to want to get at her, and then after I get at her and her number and stuff, it's just like, I don't even feel like texting you back. It's just, you're not worth it. I don't know. It's like also doing it actually makes my confidence go up. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not going to cap, bro. Like, it makes my confidence go up. Like, these females ain't worth it, though, bro. I mean, eventually there will be somebody worth it for you until you find the one. But right now, bro, these females is not worth it, bro. Anything can happen, but still. So, yeah, that was a story. I love y'all, man. Q-Mo going up this summer. Keep taking care of yourself. I'm out. Peace.